Welcome to the Hunter Fox Show. My name is Hunter, and I have over 11 years of experience in the stock market. I started investing in 2014 with just a few $100s. Fast forward to today, and my main account is worth more than $2 million. In this episode, I will teach you the one simple rule that took me from $200 to $2 million. If I can do it, so can you. First, let's take a look at how I did in 2025 versus the S&P 500. The Hunter Fund returned 22.88% and the S&P 500 returned 17.66%. Both portfolio returns are with dividends reinvested. This represents 5.22% outperformance and accounted for $102,902. The majority of my outperformance this year came from a few stocks. The main one was Google. Google is one of my largest holdings, valued at over $320,000. I have owned Google since 2019, but loaded up on it this March and April when it was trading at around 16 times next year's earnings. Google stock was a buy before Liberation Day and became a table pounder when the market sold off sharply from the tariff announcements. Google has historically traded at a slight premium compared to the overall market, and for good reason. However, for the majority of this year, Google was trading cheaper than the average company in the index. Going into 2025, Google was one of the most profitable companies in the world, and this year it officially became the most profitable company in the world. The most profitable company in the world was firing on all cylinders, blowing past market expectations, and still trading at a massive discount. Google's revenue was growing significantly faster than the broader market, and the return on invested capital trounced the index and just about everybody else. Google was able to do all of this while maintaining $48 billion of levered free cash flow on their balance sheet. March and April of this year were literally one of the cheapest times ever to buy Google, and I took advantage of it. The simple rule that helped me identify Google as a buy, outperform the market, and turn $200 into $2 million is from the GOAT himself, Warren Buffett. The Buffett rule of saying no. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. In order to truly live by this rule, you need to learn how to say no to yourself. Think deeply about who you are and who you want to be. Next, write down the 10 things that you care most about. There are no wrong answers, and your list might even change over time. Going into 2026, here is my top 10 list. Number 1, family. Number 2, money. Number 3, fitness. Number 4, travel. Number 5, going out with friends. Number 6, TV and movies. Number 7, cars. 8, learning unique things. 9, video games. 10, cooking. Now that you have your top 10, draw a line under number 3 and say no to yourself every time you want to do or focus on numbers 4 through 10. Once you are the master of your domain, only then can you say no to others. Let's practice a few. A certain girl calls you late at night and asks you to come over. No. A friend asks you if you knew that his mom had an OF account. No. That one guy at the gym asks you to try his secret pre-workout. No way. Your wife asks you to do the dishes. Yeah, right. Just kidding. You can never say no to your wife. But seriously, deep down, you value the top three the most, and you know that there are only so many hours in a day and days in a year. You cannot be an expert at everything, and as much as it sucks, you cannot experience everything. Stay away from the distractions and spend all of your precious time on the top three. Do that, and I guarantee you will find success. If you are like me and money in your top three, then spend every available minute getting better at your job or finding a new one that pays you more. Almost everyone will make the majority of their money at work, and you cannot invest if you don't have steady cash flow. When you are not at work or thinking about how to make more money at work, take time to learn about the stock market and investing. Let's take the rule of no and apply it specifically to the Hunter Fund. Like every year, 2025 was full of noise. It would have been easy to get swept up in meme coins or meme stocks. Instead, I said no to the distractions, stayed true to the long-term investor mindset that I have, and put my money to work in the companies that were fundamentally the cheapest and in which I had the highest conviction. This year, Google was one of those companies, and it paid off. Remember, it is never too early or too late to start. My first buy into Google was in 2019 for $2,200 because that is all that I could afford. I couldn't have dreamed that that small initial investment would turn into over $300,000 in just a handful of years. And that is the power of compounding and the stock market. Whether you are older than me or younger than me does not matter. Whether you are at $1, $1 million, or $10 million does not matter. There is no better time than now to invest. Let's make 2026 our best year yet. My goal for next year is to beat the market again. I will share my progress with all of you through the ups and the downs. I hope to provide valuable insight along the way and inspire you to take action. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next week.